This seems like a tremendous idea which could save hundreds, possibly thousands of lives.
It is, and it is all thanks to our good friend Doyle Finch, who conceived of the idea with foam-covered trams. Now, he's obviously very, very busy, but this is just one example of the deep chasm of ideas that are in his head.
Okay, well, walk us through it, Holly.
Well, all we need is an old-fashioned sponge, and if you'd like to stand up, Beau.
Sure.
So this sponge is going to represent the trams. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to throw this as hard as I can at you to simulate the speed of the tram hitting you and see if you sustain any injuries.
All right, well, we don't really know what's going to happen here, guys. And now, you think I'm joking, but we've spared no expense. We've got our doctor here. Yeah, that's him there. He's got his stethoscope and everything on. So, you know, we've got all our bases covered. All right, here we go.
Are you ready?
I'm ready.
Okay.
Oh my God.
Oh my God, doctor, quick, come in, quick.
Am I okay? Am I dead?
He's alive.
Oh my God. Now, Beau, how are you feeling?
I feel completely unharmed.
No broken bones, no bruises, nothing?
Nothing. I am completely unscathed.
That's amazing.
It's just incredible, isn't it? Now, let's just do some quick maths first.
Yep.
So, we were standing about 1 metre apart?
About that, I'd say 1.5.
1.5, all right. And how long did it take the sponge to leave your hand and hit my person, do you think?
Probably about a second.
A second, all right. So 1.5 divided by 1 equals 1.5, correct?
Yes, but we have to factor in that this is not the size of a tram. We need to.
Right, so we have to compensate for that.
Yes.
So how much bigger do you think a regular tram is compared to this sponge?
Maybe like 80 times?
80 times? Look, I'd even go 100 times bigger.
Yeah, that seems accurate.
Yep, I reckon. So 1.5 times 100 equals 150.
Oh my God.
So there you go, ladies and gentlemen. I was struck by the equivalent of a tram travelling at 150 kilometres an hour and walked away completely unscathed.
Oh my God.
And it's all thanks to this amazing innovation. So please thank Holly, everybody.
Thank you. Oh my God, there you are. Come on, let's go.
Sorry, I had to hide my pens from Cameron. Every time he works, they go missing.
Well, come on, I've been looking forward to this all week. I haven't had a girls' night in forever.
I know, and $5 cocktails.
Oh my God, you'd have to be a moron to say no to that.
I know, right? Oh, shit, I forgot the call sheet.
What, for this week's show?
Yeah.
Well, just print it out tomorrow.
I can't, I'm not in tomorrow. I'll just be quick, I'll be really quick.
But I want my cocktail.
I'll be back in a second.
And that is the best course of action I believe we should take.
Well, I should be able to get the rest of it over to you at the end of the week.
Good. And nobody will be able to trace it.
No. I'm the only one who has access to it, so it shouldn't be a problem.
Oh, Emma! What are you doing here? I thought you had finished for the day.
I'm just getting a file. Hi, William.
Hello.
Oh, don't mind me.
Actually, William, I had something to show you in the editing suite, so let's transition to that space. Just a minute. By the way, Emma, we've had an excellent mid-year audit and there doesn't appear to be any problems there.
Well, that's good.
It is. So your concerns that I am fiscally incompetent need not be addressed.
Okay.
Having said that, there were one or two small discrepancies.
Oh, yeah? Like what?
Well, our budget has kind of gone.
You mean our yearly budget?
Yeah. Gone.
Jesus Christ, Cameron, you've managed to blow our entire budget in half a year?
Okay, look, let's cut the theatrics, all right? Not in front of our customers.
Where did it all go?
Look, Emma, budgets are very complex things. And while I'm not pointing any fingers, with all due respect, I did ask you to draw up a budget allowance so this kind of thing wouldn't happen.
And I did one, and I gave it to you.
Okay, shouting is not going to solve the problem, Emma. Now, I would stick around to help you solve this conundrum, but unfortunately, I've got a lot on my plate. Now, where were we?
I want to be your president so that we can get this union back on track. Comrades?
With Doyle Finch, you get progress. With William Saville, you'll get slowgress.
There is an I in president, which stands for I, for ideas, which Doyle Finch has for you.
Which in a way is sort of progress, it's just slower.
Here you go, comrade. Yes, very good. Make sure you get out there and vote.
You could be a part of voting for the very first Caucasian, blonde-haired, blue-eyed president.
So it'd actually be more like no gress.
Did I mention he was blonde?
G'day guys, Bruce Fleming here, the caboose. I've been asked to say a few words. Apparently there's an election coming up, and I've been told to suggest to you all to put your vote to Darren. He's a great...
Doyle.
Doyle?
Yeah.
Oh, sorry.
Whose face do you want to see more in the newsletter, mine or Saville's? I mean, I've got the jawline to be your president. Thank you all very much. Thank you, sir. No, don't worry about it. Thank you.
William Saville, the British guy. You know who else's last name was Saville and was British? Jimmy Savile. Pretty big coincidence, don't you think?
And while I'm here, oh! Get yourself a bottle of Bruce Fleming Shiraz. $65 a pop. It's a bargain. It's the best wine.
Yeah, all right.
ever.
That's enough. We've got enough there. Okay.
No worries. Okay.
Go. What do you think?
Have you listened to that properly?
Yeah, of course I've listened to it. I made it. Why?
It's Sesame Street.
What?
It's the theme song in Sesame Street. I'm not joking. Here, listen. Da 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 da, Sesame Street. See?
Oh my god, you're right! I put 3.5 hours making that! And here I thought I was being creative and original. But not anymore with my favourite.
Aren't you a bit late? Aren't there only a few days the election left?
5 days to be exact. The excitement is killing me.
I didn't know you were so passionate about it.
Yeah, just excited to see a well-fought election. Democracy in action.
So I had this epiphany the other night, What could I do to get more votes? And then I thought, why not with music?
Oh, that's what I was going to ask you. Who's on Beau's show next week?
Oh, we were just talking about this. What was his name? You're looking at him. Yeah?
You.
Yeah, I figured I could go into the show and I could, share to the whole TV world about my whole campaign and stuff. I thought it would be great.
Well, now that's interesting. Because as I recall, your companion Beau was going to remain an impartial party during this election.
And you're right, he was, until I told him about all my great ideas for the student union, and then he abruptly changed his mind. Abruptly. I like that word. I'm going to use that more often. Abruptly.
That may be all well and good, but I'm not comfortable with this degree of bias on a MyTV show. If you're going to appear on the show as a candidate, then it's only fair to invite Mr. Saville on the show as well.
Uh-huh.
Otherwise, we can have neither of you appear.
Oh, I'm sure we can make that arrangement.
Excellent. Well, I've got some general manager business to attend to. I'll be back in a jiffy.
What's a jiffy?
Hey, look how many vote one cards I handed out today. 15.
Wow. How many did you start off with?
20.
Uh-huh.
Well, I thought it was a productive day.
Sure as hell more productive than going to class.
Oh yeah, I keep forgetting I actually have to do a course here.
Yeah, I'm probably going to fail big time.
What the fuck is that? Doyle Finch, untrustworthiness plus lack of morals equals poor leadership.
Vote one William Saville for leadership you can believe in? An absolute fucking twat.
Is he actually doing attack ads? Attack ads are our thing.
Yeah, I know. I mean, our attack ads actually had merits. I mean, yeah, he technically wasn't here illegally.
Yeah, but we raised a good point.
Exactly. I mean, those citizenship papers have to expire at some point.
And that's just out of line.
Completely. Untrustworthiness, lack of morals.
Who the fuck does he think he is?
It's like hypocrisy is his middle name. What is his middle name?
I don't know, but I hope it's something bad, like Earl or something.
How can you call me untrustworthy? Look, I might not be a lot of things, I'll admit, but trustfulness is one of my favourite things to do.
Well, Looks like we'll have to ramp up the attack ads of our own.
What? No. Not after the whole laxatives and William's water thing. Not happening, okay?
Why not?
Because you almost killed him.
I did not. I only used like 30 tablets.
And he was doing him a favour because he's full of shit.
Oh!
Doyle.
No. At dinner, you promised me no more. No more of this.
I don't remember that at all.
Yeah, well, that's because you had 3 glasses of wine and toasted yourself.
Oh yeah, like you can talk. I saw the Snapchats and you two drunks at your little cocktail night. By the way, you two have great balance for dancing on tables that small.
Beau, for once, can you just take the high road?
High road's for losers.
Look, this will be the last attack ad we do, Emma. I promise. After this, we'll stop.
No, that's what you said about the last one.
Oh my God, you cannot be serious.
What?
Well, now William's using the entire student email database to put out an attack ad against us. How does he have access to that database?
Oh, great. What has he said about me now then?
Nothing. This is actually about Beau.
Cameron has access to that email database. I had a feeling that he was doing something weird, so I did a little bit of snooping and found some emails between him and William.
What are they talking about?
Well, there's a lot of talk of contribution, which makes me think that maybe he's using some of the MyTV budget to help William's campaign.
So what does this email say?
Beau Scully, the personal right-hand man of Doyle Finch, has a dark past of using LSD. How can we trust Doyle Finch if these are the sorts of people he surrounds himself with? Is this really who we want running our student union?
Well, this is just great. More lies and fabrications.
Yeah.
It is a lie, right, Beau?
Well, you see...
Oh, for fuck's sake.
Oh, well, hang on. Like, I'm not the one running here, so I don't see why I'm being dragged into this.
Why didn't you tell me?
You never asked.
So what were you thinking, popping LSD?
I only did it once, and I didn't do anything stupid, I don't think. What does it matter?
Just a little something called, I don't know, the law?
Oh yeah, like you can talk. You think Marley didn't tell us about your little escapades?
Yeah, that's different because we were young and stupid.
Oh, what, that's better?
Where did you even get it from anyway?
Where are you? Holly, by the way, there's something I need to tell you about next week's guests.
Guests?
Thank you. And remember, a vote for William Saville is a vote for integrity. You can go now.
Hey, Lord Arsington.
Well, that was creative. I can be creative too. Michelle Corby. You know, with the drugs and everything.
Who the fuck do you think you are, involving me in your little smear campaign? And it's Chappelle Corby, by the way, you idiot. You know, for an alleged citizen, you don't know your Australian history very well.
Well, you see, Beau, it seems to me that you've been a bit of a naughty boy lately. I would just hate to see the student union be turned into a drug den.
Yeah? How do you know that any of this is even true?
Don't worry, he's got very reliable campaign managers and sources.
Ah, right. So you're the one running this little shit show of a campaign.
Oh, I wouldn't say that at all. I'd say we're winning.
Yeah? You don't think I have a ton of dirt that I could dig up on you?
Oh, this is about the LSD thing, isn't it?
Yes, and by the way, you took that with me, so what's stopping me from implicating you in all this too?
Well, I haven't been parading myself around publicly with William, so as far as everyone's concerned, he got it from an anonymous, smart and beautiful source.
Emma, what are you doing?
Does this look familiar to you?
I'm sorry?
Oh, you don't know what this is? Looks like your Photoshop skills.
Are you in my account? That is a clear breach of my privacy.
How much money did you give?
Excuse me?
How much money did you give to William in his campaign?
I haven't the foggiest idea of what you're talking about.
Because I've seen the emails, Cameron, and it shows that you've been directing the MyTV funds to William in his campaign.
Emma, I don't like your tone. Firstly, this is an egregious invasion of my privacy, and secondly, I don't think I have to remind you who gave you this job as office manager.
I don't think I have to remind you that for the past 3 years, I've been doing my job as well as yours, and you've gone and blown our funding on William's campaign, which is why I've called for a meeting tomorrow to discuss your role as general manager.
You can't do that.
Oh, it's already done. 6 o'clock tomorrow.
Emma, you have made these baseless and false accusations towards me with absolutely no evidence whatsoever. In fact, I will show you my emails.
Okay.
Then you will see just how delusional you're being. You know, if this job is getting too stressful for you, there are counsellors available to you. There, as you can see, there is absolutely no evidence whatsoever of any conversations between William and myself. Case closed.
Case not closed.
What are you talking about? You just saw my emails, there's nothing there.
Well, Hillary, I had a feeling you might have gone and deleted your emails, so I took the liberty of printing out some hard copies of the emails between you and William. Very interesting read. And you know what? I think the staff tomorrow will find it very interesting.
You can't...
I'll see you tomorrow, buddy.
You could have done this later when we were closing up. This is going to be a very awkward day now.
Jamie, mind if I have a private word with you for a second?
Actually, I do mind.
Yeah, well, I wasn't talking to you, fresh mouth. All right, so why don't you go hand out some of your little wiener cards?
Don't worry, William. It'll only be a minute.
By the way, that paper you're using, it's way too thin. It creases easily. Just saying.
The thinner paper's cheaper, so we can print more of them. It's something called efficiency, Beau.
All right, why are you doing this? Why the hell are you supporting that fucking paintbrush?
Well, I think he'll make a great president. William trusts me. He listens to my every word because he knows I've got his best interests at heart.
If this is just some other pathetic way of trying to get back with me...
Oh, Beau, you're so innocent. I thought you would have figured it out by now, but clearly not. Look, when I first met you in media class in high school, I saw immediately what your potential could be. Not just as a student, but as a person. You could have been a formidable leader in the entertainment industry, a pioneer. I thought we could be a part of that together. The two of us conquering whatever crossed our path. But then you just tossed me aside.
Yeah, for good reason.
Yeah, well, regardless of that, I should be thanking you, Beau. You know, all that time we spent together, you taught me so much about independence, perseverance, how to get what you want when all the odds are stacked against you, and just fucking steamrolling anyone who gets in your way. And now, I don't need you. I can achieve whatever I want without the need for you by my side.
So all that time with us together, that was just, what, nothing to you?
Well, not all of it was. Actually, yeah, now that I think about it, it probably all was for nothing.
Wow, you really are a head case.
Hey, this is your doing. You told me to be ambitious, and now I am.
So what, you're just using William as your own little personal puppet to run the student union yourself?
Kind of like what you're doing with Doyle, hey?
No, that's different. I'm doing this for my show. You're just on some power trip.
Call it whatever you want. But you'll have to excuse me, I'm pretty busy today. I have an election to win. Consider yourself steamrolled.
Oh, I say. Have a look at this, Jamie. It seems that I've just received a rather generous invitation to appear on the Beau Scully show with Beau Scully.
What?
Oh, lovely.
Well, you know what they say. Any publicity is good publicity. Consider your invitation accepted.
We'll see you soon, Beau. I guess. Come on, William.
Oh shit. Oh shit, Emma, you take it.
No, you answer it.
No, you take it.
No.
You told me you were going to tell him.
No,
so
it's
you
your
have to tell him.
phone. It's
Well,
your
you have to tell him.
phone.
You have to take it.
No,
he's
I
your
don't want it
boyfriend.
anymore.
Take it. No,
You're
you
the
have to
producer.
take it.
You're the
No,
producer.
well, he's
I
your
don't know.
boyfriend. No, you will take.
Hi, Beau. It's Emma. Before you say anything, Holly and I had no part in this decision, but Cameron said that if Doyle is going to be on the show, then William has to as well. Anyway, don't be mad, and I love you.
Yes?
You think you can just do whatever you want on my show? I decide who and who doesn't.
Just
I mean,
stop it!
Guys, this is bad. You shouldn't be doing this.
Are you filming this right now?
Yeah.
Yeah, good. I hope you are.
Call security! This is a clear violation of every...
So apparently I was just a pawn in a quest for world domination.
Damn. I mean, I knew she was cold, but she's a fucking bitch.
I know, right?
Well, are you okay?
Yeah, I'm fine. Why wouldn't I be?
Well, I would assume that when you find out someone who was in love with you was actually just using you as a pawn for her world domination scheme, it might be a little bit, you know.
Yeah, well, I'm not like most people, Holly, okay? Anyway, she'll get her just desserts in a few days when this election wraps up. And after I interview William, fuck. Can't believe I have to be in the vicinity of that cretin for more than 5 minutes, let alone talk to him.
Now, you say interview, and it's more of an interrogation. Yeah, I've read the questions.
Hey guys!
Hey!
He's gone.
Who?
Cameron from MyTV, he got fired because he was misusing funds, and so the board had to do a unanimous vote to elect a new general manager.
And who is that? What?
You're going to be general manager?
I'm going to be general manager.
Oh my god, congratulations! It's amazing!
I know.
William is so fucked.
Yeah.
Well, he's like screwed now, because, you know. Congratulations.
Is this franchise pizza?
I know, it's strawberry.
Really? It is delicious.
Be careful. Someone might have slipped something into it.
What do you mean by that?
I think you know exactly what I mean, cheater.
Oh, fuck you.
No, fuck you. You can't even win a debate without cheating.
Oh, you know something? You're lucky I'm even letting your wonky ass on the show.
And you should be on your hands and knees thanking me for coming in and slightly improving this train wreck you call a show.
Hey, there's no need to be so abrupt about it.
Fuck's sake, Doyle, stop saying that word.
Are we able to have one pleasant conversation? Is that possible?
Well, I managed to get that stain out of my tie.
Oh, how did you clean it?
Oh, I just put it under some warm water and I rubbed it right out.
Hey, Emma, do you have any refrigerated sauce?
No, that's all we have.
Oh my god, of course you put your sauce in the fridge.
Oh, yeah. One guess as to where you put it.
In the pantry, where it belongs.
What, you put sauce in the pantry? What is wrong with you?
Absolutely nothing. What's wrong with you?
Yeah, Beau. Every sane person knows it goes in the pantry.
Yeah, so you put it in the pantry, so now it's a breeding ground for germs.
Ah, case in point, right there.
It can go anywhere, really. It can go in the fridge or it can go in the pantry.
No, Emma. It goes in the pantry. You'd be an idiot to think otherwise.
Hey, don't talk to her like that.
Or what?
Oh, someone's a bit angry. Oh, you want to get
Guys.
yeah.
Come on, guys, stop that. Guys, stop.
So, how have your first 4 days been as general manager?
Well, considering I've already been in an all-in brawl with a candidate of student union president and Beau's ex-girlfriend, I'd say not great.
Huh. But, luckily, because you're GM, there's going to be no investigation, right?
What investigation?
Exactly. So now we just have to hope that Doyle pulls off a win.
Oh, that's right, the election was today. Do you know if the results have come out yet?
I'm not sure yet, but I think they have been announced.
I did it!